I hope you all are good. Let's start our today's lesson. Today we'll do the translation of Unit 9, All is Not Lost, paragraph 6 to paragraph 10, and the exercise of the lesson. Okay, let's take start from translation. Students, we have done the translation of first 5 paragraphs in the previous lesson. Okay, now we'll take start from lesson paragraph 6. I continued to work on Hira. मैंने हिरा की देखभाल जारी रखी. But she was not making much recovery. लेकिन वो बहुत ज़्यादा सेहतियाब नहीं हो रही थी. I felt as helpless as she was to see her lie on bed in a miserable state. मैं उसे बिस्तर पर तकलीफ दे हालत में पड़ा हुआ देखकर इतना ही बेबस महसूस करती थी जितना कि वो करती थी. मिजरेबल होता है बेटा तकलीफ में होना, ठीक है, या उदास होना. Would I be able to justify my stance before the senior doctors? क्या मैं सीनियर डॉक्टर्स के सामने अपने मौक़िफ़ का जवाज़ पेश करने के काबिल हो सकूंगी? स्टैंस होता है बेटा मौक़िफ़ और जस्टिफाई होता है जवाज़ पेश करना. ओके, आई डिडंट लूज होप. मैंने उम्मीद नहीं छोड़ी. आई कंटिन्यूड टू वर्क with patience and keep doing exercises with her. मैंने सब्र के साथ काम करना जारी रखा और इस पर वर्जिशें आजमाती रही. पेशेंस होता है सब्र. ओके, gradually आहिस्ता आहिस्ता I could see her making a slight recovery. मैं उसे थोड़ा सा सेहतियाब होता हुआ देख रही थी. One day, एक दिन, I was thrilled to see she lifted her little finger. एक दिन मैं ये देखकर बहुत खुश हुई कि उसने अपनी छोटी उंगली उठाई. All was not lost. सब कुछ ज़ाया नहीं हुआ था. Paragraph 7. I was sent on a 3 months training course to Karachi. मुझे 3 महीने के तरबियती कोर्स के लिए कराची भेजा गया. I made all possible attempts to leave my patient in good hands. मैंने तमाम मुमकिन कोशिशें की कि अपनी मरीज़ा को अच्छे हाथों में छोड़ कर जाऊं. I returned after 3 months to see my patient's bed taken up by another. मैं 3 माह के बाद अपनी मरीज़ा के बिस्तर को देखने के लिए आई. उसके बिस्तर पर कोई और आ चुका था. My feet froze to the ground. मेरे कदम ज़मीन पर जम गए. I did not have the courage to ask what happened. मेरे अंदर इतनी हिम्मत भी नहीं थी कि मैं पूछ सकती कि क्या हुआ है था. Paragraph 8. As I stood near the bed with several questions popping in my mind. जैसे कि मैं एक बेड के करीब खड़ी थी और बहुत सारे सवालात मेरे जहन में उभर रहे थे. I felt a gentle pat on my shoulder. मैंने अपने कंधे पे एक नर्म सी थपकी महसूस की. पॉपिंग का मतलब होता है बेटा उभरना, और जेंटल होता है नर्म, पैट होता है थपकी. I turned around, मैं पीछे मुड़ी, and see a young woman smiling at me, और एक नौजवान खातून को देखा जो मेरी तरफ देखकर मुस्कुरा रही थी. Are you looking for your patient? क्या आप अपनी मरीज़ा को तलाश कर रही हैं? She said, उसने कहा, and gave me a big hug, और मुझे गले से लगा लिया. Thank you for everything you did. आपने जो कुछ किया उसके लिए बहुत शुक्रिया. I know you did not allow them to make me lead a crippled life. मैं जानती हूँ कि आपने उन्हें ऐसा ना करने दिया कि मैं माजूर जिंदगी गुजारने पर मजबूर होती. ओके, crippled होता है बेटा अपाहिज या माजूर. पैराग्राफ 9. I stood still. मैं बिल्कुल बेहरकत खड़ी थी. Until her family came around with big smiles on their faces. यहाँ तक कि उसका खानदान चेहरों पर मुस्कुराहटें लिए मेरे इर्द गिर्द आ गया. थैंक्स टू अल्लाह, अल्लाह का शुक्र है. शी वॉज माई पेशेंट, वो मेरी मरीजा थी. स्टैंडिंग एंड वॉकिंग ऑन हर ओन फीट, जो अपने पाँव पे खड़ी थी और चल रही थी. आई कुड नॉट रिकॉग्नाइज हर without the machinery and tubes around her body. मैं उसे उसके जिस्म पर हर तरफ लपटी हुई मशीनरी और ट्यूब्स के बगैर पहचान ना सकी. She walked on crutches. वो बैसाखियों के सहारे चलती थी. crutches होता है बैसाखियां. Which she would leave in a few months. जिन्हें वो चंद महीनों बाद छोड़ देगी. I was glad, मुझे बहुत खुशी थी, that my efforts bore fruit, कि मेरी कोशिशें रंग लाईं. Efforts होता है कोशिशें, bore fruit रंग लाना. But most of all, लेकिन सबसे ज़्यादा, I was happy, मैं खुश थी, that Allah Almighty had helped me win a lost battle, कि अल्लाह ताला ने मेरी इस काम में मेरी मदद की थी जिसमें कामयाबी ना होने के बराबर थी. लॉस्ट बैटल क्या होता है बेटा? ऐसा काम जिसमें कामयाबी ना होने के बराबर हो. ओके, नाउ द लास्ट पैराग्राफ 10. She and her family had entered into a considerable bond of friendship with me. वो और उसका खानदान मेरे साथ दोस्ती के काबिल जिक्र बंधन में बंध चुके थे. ठीक है, कंसिडरेबल होता है काबिल जिक्र, बॉन्ड होता है बंधन. आई वॉज हम्बल्ड बाय देयर सेंस ऑफ ग्रेटिट्यूड टुवर्ड्स मी. मेरे मुतालिक उनकी जो शुक्रगुजारी थी उसकी वजह से मैं इनकिसारी महसूस करने लगी. हम्बल्ड होता है इनकिसारी महसूस करना. ठीक है, ग्रेटिट्यूड होता है शुक्रगुजारी. I felt a sense of renewed strength in me. मैंने अपने आप में दोबारा से एक नई कुव्वत महसूस की. Where there is a will, there is a way. जहाँ चाह वहाँ राह. बेटा ये एक प्रोवर्ब है, where there is a will, there is a way. जहाँ चाह वहाँ राह. इसका मतलब ये होता है कि अगर हम कुछ करना चाहते हैं तो रास्ता निकल ही आता है. ठीक है, यानी कि इसका मतलब है कि nothing is impossible to a willing heart. ओके बेटा. I was proud to be a nurse. मुझे नर्स होने पर फख्र था. Now come to the exercise. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. Why did the nurse ask Hira's sister to come and talk to her? Question 2. Why did the nurse disagree with the doctor's point of view? Number 3. Why did the nurse ask herself the question, could I be able to justify my stance before the senior doctors? Question 4. Describe some qualities of the nurse in the story. Number 5. Why did the nurse say, where there is a will, there is a way? Okay, there are 5 questions and answer to these questions have been given. You can see them on screen. Okay. Come to the next one, part B. Rearrange these sentences in correct sequence. Students, you have read the lessons, so you will do it yourself. Okay, it would be a fun for you. Then come to the vocabulary, part A. Match column A with column B. Column A is beside, ironic, made up, justify my stance. And column B, prove myself right, decided, at the side of, and conveying opposite sense. Okay, the first one is beside and its meaning is at the side of. Second is ironic and the meaning is conveying opposite sense. Third one is made up and the meaning is decided. The last one is justify my stance and the meaning is prove myself right. Okay? Now come to part C. Use the following words in sentences. First as verb and then as noun. Okay? There are six words. Care, walk, surprise, request, need, and state. You have to make sentences of all these words first as a verb and then as a noun. Okay, as in the example you can see, first go straight, then turn left. Here in this sentence, turn is used as a verb. And the second sentence, it is my turn now. In this sentence, turn is used as a noun. Okay, and students, I have made some sentences for you. Listen them carefully, then you will make your own sentences. Okay? Care. As a noun, the sentence is poor people should be provided with better medical care. Okay? And care as verb, he does not care if he gets fired. Okay? Then the next one is walk. As a verb, you can write he walked slowly away from her. And as a noun, you can write I like to take walk in the evenings. Okay? And third one is surprise. As a noun, the sentence is he has a great surprise for his wife. Okay? And as a verb, the results will surprise you. Okay? The next is request. As a verb, the sentence is he requested me to help his brother. And as a noun, the sentence is they made a request to begin work immediately. Okay, the next one is need. As a noun, the sentence is you can always call me if the need arises. Okay, and as a verb, you can write I don't need umbrella. Okay, and the last one is state. As a verb, the sentence is the facts are clearly stated in the report. And as a noun, he was in a terrible state after losing his job. Okay, dear students, now you will make your own sentences using all these words, first as verb and then as noun. Okay, let's move on to grammar part A. Rewrite the following paragraph. Put in articles a and the to replace where necessary. Okay? You have to use a and or the where it is necessary. Where there is a will, there is a way is a famous proverb. Okay, alright? We use a there. Where there is a will, there is a way is a famous proverb. Okay? Many wise men has approved it. We will not use any article here. Okay? Many wise men. Will not use any article before wise. It is an altogether wrong notion to ignore it. We'll use an before altogether. Alright? And then next, the people who adopted this fine principle find, an ultimate victory. Okay, we'll use the before people and we'll use an before altogether. Sorry, before ultimate. Okay, then we'll use the man who does not act upon this rule cannot succeed in the life. We use the before life. Okay, what a lesson it has for all of us. We'll use a before lesson. Okay, clear? Now come to the next, that is direct and indirect narration. Students, direct speech means the exact words that someone says, and these are enclosed with quotation marks, which are called inverted commas. Alright? And indirect speech does not consist of the actual words of the speaker, but conveys the full sense of what he said. Okay? Now come to the exercise part D. Change the narration of the following sentences. Okay, there are 5 sentences and all of these sentences are in direct speech. Okay, because there are inverted commas. Okay, I have changed these sentences into indirect speech for you. You can see them on the screen. Alright. Okay, let's move on. Compound prepositions. Compound prepositions are two or more words working together as one word and functioning as a preposition. Okay, for example, he could not attend the seminar because of his brother's marriage. Okay, part C. Complete the sentences with the given compound prepositions. Along with, according to, in front of, away from, because of, instead of. Okay, there are 6 sentences and we have to put the appropriate compound preposition in the blanks. Number 1 is dash my teacher, it's a great book. And the answer is according to. Second is he had to retire dash ill health. And the answer is because of. Number 3, I am standing dash the school building. And the word is in front of. Number 4, he is coming dash his friends. And the word is along with. He is coming along with his friends. Number 5 is I am dash my home right now. And the answer is away from. Okay. Number 6, he left for Sialkot dash Lahore. And we'll put instead of. He left for Sialkot instead of Lahore. Okay. Let's move on to the next, that is past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense, students, is used to show that an action started in the past and continued up to another point in the past. And the structure is subject plus had plus been plus ing form of verb and then object, and we'll use since or for and then time. Alright, क्योंकि वक्त का तयन इसमें होता है, so we use since or for here. And since is used for point of time and for is used for period of time. Okay, dear students, the exercise, come to the exercise. F part, write the past perfect continuous forms of the verbs given in the brackets. You will do it yourself. Okay? And then make 5 sentences using the past perfect continuous tense and convert them into negative and interrogative sentences. Okay? In your rough notebook, you will make 5 sentences using the past perfect continuous tense and also make their negative and interrogative. For making negative beta, we put not right after had, and for it had been raining since morning, we will write it had not been raining since morning. Alright, and for making negative, we put had before subject, like had it been raining since morning? Question mark. Okay, now in your rough notebook you will practice this tense. Alright, now your homework, you will write the answers and question in your notebook and also learn them, and you will do part C at page 98 and part F at page 101 in your notebook. Okay, and if there is some problem, you can ask me. That's all for today. Thank you very much.